guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. Found my glasses. Today I want to talk about my GM mode for 2K24 and some fixes that I think it desperately needs. Now, number one, first and foremost, and I'm pretty sure everybody's going to say this, is it needs every type of match available in that mode. Like, I don't know why we haven't got there yet. I'm guessing they have to program it to where how it affects the stamina of the superstar, how much popularity it gives them, all that stuff, because there's a lot of little behind the scenes programming in that mode. Plus how to book title matches with that, how to make it work. I mean, it's probably a programming nightmare to make sure all the little systems work to help you get to that point where you get so many fans for that show. So full match support. I don't know why. I mean, they only have a year, but all the matches are in there anyway. I don't know. It just makes the mode feel incomplete. Like it should be on your phone instead of in a $120 video game. Anyway, number two. We need to be able to do our own custom show, like in Universe mode, and our own custom arenas. I mean, how fun would that be if you could make your own original show, banner and everything, and take that show into my GM. Instead of just playing as NXT, WCW, Raw, or SmackDown, or I think it's NXT also, why not allow us to take our own created show in there with our own created wrestlers and do it that way? Also with having all the match types available, because then that, to me, would make me want to play through the mode, because then it's all my original wrestlers. It'd feel more of like there's something going on, right? Basically, all they have to do is combine Universe mode and my GM mode together, and there you go. Solution, problem solved. But I know other people have been saying this, that they want them combined, but my GM mode, if I'm not mistaken, eventually became Universe mode, and they took out all the money management because people got tired of it. So I think it's funny that they brought my GM mode back, which eventually became Universe mode, and now they want them combined. So basically what you guys really want is the money management aspect just back in Universe mode, because that's basically what it was. So they separated it to make it sound like it was a new mode or a mode coming back, when originally it was just what Universe mode became. So yeah, custom arenas, match types, all those. The third thing I'd like to see, and this would make it a lot more unique, involved, get you to play it more, is some cutscenes, right? Maybe not for every single match, but for like title matches and stuff, or like if you're the GM, you should have like a little back room area where you can walk around and you have like appointments, right? And you have wrestlers come in, you have to talk to them. Let's say you have an aggressive person come in and you have to deal with them, right? Let's say it's an impromptu match and you have to like beat them into submission to make sure they do the match they're supposed to do. It's like, I want this much money. And you could be like, well, I'll give you this much money if you can beat me in a last man standing match or this type of match. And it happens behind the scenes or something, like, right? I don't know, just some little extra touches to have it be more fun. It's like, I don't respect you as a manager. I don't respect you as a leader. It's like, okay, let's settle this in the ring. And then once you beat them up, it's like, if I beat you, you are a permanent stay on my show. If they beat you, then they get their freedom, and they, you have to pay them whatever, right? There's some little extra things to make it more fun. I know that doesn't happen in the real show, but it's a video game. Come on, let's gamify it again. We need more stuff that you can only do in a video game, instead of just relying so heavily on what the real show does. Now, I kind of touched on this a little bit. The next thing is free roam areas, right? How cool would it be if every wrestler on your roster, or certain ones that are booked for that show, the ones you book, it loads into a locker room, and you're going in there and you can check on them and make sure they're all happy, or to make sure if their contract's about to expire, you can go negotiate with them before they leave. You can go tell them how you want the finish to go, right, for their match. So every match you book, they're just sitting there hanging out, and you just go talk to them like they do in the real show, and you can set up the matches that way to try to win against the other person. I feel like that would be an awesome thing that my GM needs, because the GMs aren't just a character on the TV. A general manager is supposed to be one booking the show, making sure everything runs properly, taking care of talent and their contracts, getting the best talent for their show. I mean, how cool it would be if you could go invade another show. Let's say you pick 3 guys on your roster, or girls, or whatever, and you go in and you invade the other player's show, right? You go in the back room, beat up some people, and you take over the show. I mean, just stuff like that would be so fun if they added it to my GM. Just having it the way it is now is, to me, super boring, because it's just, all right, this is what you need to spend on this is what you spend on this. You unlock the next stage, extra new stage, this prop, you could use this card to screw over the other show. It's a phone game. It feels like a phone game right now. Sure, you can play the matches, but why? I mean, it doesn't matter. So, just some little improvements to make my GM awesome. And then our next video will be about my universe, or should I say universe mode. Thank you for watching. Sound off the comments below what you would like to see in my GM, and stay frosty.